Hello, everyone. Nazo the Hedgehog here, and welcome back to more Trails of Cold Steel 3. Today I do have someone with me, so sign in.
This is Jet the Hawk signing in. Please, fight.
So I heard that you just got done celebrating your anniversary with Dragonfire because because by the time this thing goes out, it's probably gonna be after Christmas.
Oh, well, it's 2 months away, but okay. Yeah. A lovely dinner. Went to go see one of those in-house playthings that I wouldn't stop yelling at the audience for being too loud. But they would call me a loud one.
Right.
So, that was good.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that Dragonfire got used to the new life of being being your wife, let alone Jet's bottom, pretty much. Right. You would think that it would bother him after dealing with Hero not deciding not to be around and saying that being with Dragonfire was a big waste of time. I think that's kind of hurtful though, because those two have 3 children, but
What kind of hero is Hero? Seriously.
he wanted to.
I know Hero, but
Yeah. But saying that being with someone was a big fat waste of time just because you want to go back to your original life shouldn't give you the right, especially on the fact that you've had 3 children with that person. That's really hurtful.
yeah. And I give Hero a piece of my mind. He has the right to call me Hero.
Yeah, and he goes to other universes and trying to be the savior of those universes, but whatever. If he wants to abandon his family.
He's lost.
Exactly. And then I believe the other guy that Dragonfire was with was Bergamo. I believe he went back to his universe slash version of the universe because the gods were like, nope, too complicated, you can't be here. So he ended up going back. So it seems like you're the only one left.
I'm not one for going to special world to world just for my own little. I want to go back to my own life thing. Yeah.
Right. I mean, you and Dragonfire have a kid, for goodness sake. I mean, come on, you wouldn't abandon family, would you?
No. Raptors do not work like that.
I mean, you're a hawk, but yeah. And aren't you like a racer and
In the beginning,
a thief or whatever. I'm not sure. I haven't figured out everything yet.
I ain't the Babylon Rogues. Take what we want. It was a thing for a while. And yeah, I've been to a few races. Eat Sonic's butt in the air.
For a few centuries, the land of Erebonia prospered, but eventually, its people began to vie for power and control. The sectarians always granted
Power and control sounds like a people thing.
but now, their peoples each wished for the other's destruction.
Oh boy. Oh, so we're learning how the knights came to be. The giant robots, aka Valimar, and the other robots we've had to deal with.
The sectarians' fight continued 1,000 days, scorching the land black. When the battle ended at long last, it was a tie. Exhausting their power in one final strike, the two sectarians were blown away, left as nothing but empty shells. Yet the tale did not end there.
I feel like a lot of this is actually said in an earlier game, but I haven't played all of the franchise because there's so many games. I mean, there's Trails in the Sky, Trails in the Sky 2, Trails in the Sky 3. Then there's Trails from Zero, then Trails from Azure, then the Trails of Cold Steel, which were on the third game out of 4. And then we have Trails into Reverie. Then Legend of Narnia. And those are all the games as of right now. So there's a lot. I haven't done the Trails, I haven't done the Sky Trilogy or the other 2 games before Cold Steel, so.
It was this final gambit that saw disaster averted.
Indeed. Their combined efforts bore fruit. The Kin of Earth created 7 vessels. The Kin of Fire split the Great One's power and infused each vessel.
But yeah, people will be seeing this the day after Christmas, so pretty much December 26th. So pretty much the day after your anniversary. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Alright.
And yeah, it looks like right now we're just gonna learn backstory. Who knows if we're gonna get anything besides backstory, because I think what they're trying to do is prepare us to go to the final area.
Yeah.
Because from what I've been told from my friend Kingdom, who's played this game, who's from another universe. Oh yeah, this part, upcoming part's gonna be you having to deal with a lot of battles. So I guess the game's gonna prepare us before we go to the battles.
900 years ago, Heimdall was a small city of only about 50,000 people. However, it was one of the burgeoning...
Okay, now what are we learning?
The Septian Church had finished construction on the Heimdall Cathedral.
I know.
Plans to develop the city even further.
Oh, the town we're in. Looks like we're learning its history.
Transforming it into a city of the dead. Emperor Astorius chose to lead his people south and made St. Ark the new capital of Erebonia.
In helping Emperor Astorius deal with this crisis, the Hexen clan and gnomes...
Dang, that's a big dragon. That makes Dragonfire look small.
And the gnomes, their holy beasts,
Look at how big that dragon was.
so ended their alliance. The final time they spoke would be a century later. It was when Emperor Hector awakened the Vermilion Knight to reclaim Heimdall from the Dark Dragon. He did
Dark
so because
Dragon?
of the chief of the gnomes and the new elder of the Hexen clan. Myself.
That's the best they could come up with.
Apparently.
The Emperor fell to the Dark Dragon's miasma, and the Vermilion Knight to its curse. The Emperor's son had the chief of the gnomes and myself seal the cursed night deep below the Imperial Palace. That would be the last act our two clans performed together. I do not
Dang, them fighting the Dark Dragon was the last thing for two clans. Dang.
Whenever war struck Erebonia, a divine knight would enter the stage, demonstrate its might, then vanish. I was certain the gnomes were involved. Yet all we
Bless
could
you.
do was guide awakeners on the proper course. This unending pattern reached its most fevered peak 250 years ago during the War of the Lions. The false Emperor Orthros unearthed the cursed Vermilion Knight, and the mercenary under Prince Lucius Employ awakened the beloved...
So what happened 250 years ago is happening now.
Ashen Knight. And Leanne...
So a repeat of events.
Yep.
Episode. Silver.
Right? Seems like we might have a visitor. Hang on. Let's see. Hello.
Dragonfire.
Hello.
This was more of this Trails of Cold Steel 3. Seems things is once again mostly talk, not much action.
Oh, so they're preparing you for the boss rush that you guys are gonna have. The what? Yeah. Once you get to the final area, you guys are gonna have a boss rush, a chain of bosses that you're gonna have to go through. Oh, goody.
Sounds like Divinity too.
Again, I already have played through the game, so I already know what's gonna happen. I'm not trying to spoil, I just know what's gonna happen. And no, it's not because of my foresight ability, it's because I've played through the game myself.
I didn't think Foresight would pick up the current time of games. It's more like real-life events. I don't know.
The thing is that my foresight is one, random, and two, it doesn't tell you about the past, it only tells you about the future. And it doesn't tell you about the present either, so...
Yeah. What the?
But at least we finally got everything cleaned up since it wasn't easy. I had to leave Father to do most of it because of the fact that I had to spend the anniversary with Jet.
Your father's partially understanding.
He's more understanding with you than he is with Hero.
Hero.
Yes, granted, he's kind of picky when it comes to people, so wouldn't surprise me one bit.
I'd call that parenthood.
Well, he was there for half of my life. Unlike, sadly, I can't say the same for my own kids, but because I haven't been there for most of my kids' lives, but it was mainly because of events that kept keeping me away, and now I can't really make it up to them because now they're pretty much, a lot of them are already full grown and trying to have families of their own, so
Sure, they'll attack you.
it's rare. Mostly on holidays. So yeah, technically if you think about it, you're kind of a grandfather. Well, because some of my children have kids of their own, and so I'm technically a grandfather. So in a way, because we're together, you're kind of a grandfather yourself.
Well, at least I'm not that old.
Yeah. But to be fair, Scourge is a great-grandfather.
I wonder how he feels about that.
I don't know if he knows.
Oh.
Because again, some of my kids don't speak to me, so some of my grandchildren I haven't even met yet.
These kids are all that good.
When the the sacrifice.
Well, Junior's pretty much he pretty much has 2 children, but and one of them already has a child himself.
And its blood fills the Grawl. The great twilight shall fall upon the land.
Great twilight shall fall.
That thing. That'll come into play later. Why do I feel like that's what the enemies have been working towards? If that's what you think. It's just a hunch. Again, I'm not spoiling, but if that's what you think, you better not spoil. Otherwise, I'll have Jet Set on you for the rest of the video.
Oh, what? Never mind. I want to know.
I just pretty much gave Dragonfire a warning, so... Because I know that you and I don't want any spoilers.
I go both ways. What I like is for these cutscenes to not be so frequent.
Right. You do know you could skip them, right? Yeah, but if I skip them, then everyone will be confused. And then I will get lost.
But didn't have that in the first game.
Nope. They don't have them in the first 2 games. It only started to become a feature in the 3rd. You can also do it in the 4th. Because I'm starting to play the 4th a little bit. You better not spoil. I mean, we just learned about the knights, so...
You say?
Is something the matter?
Oh? You realize something?
Right now, we need any straw we can grasp at.
Anything at all could help, no matter how small.
Yes, you're right. That term. Originator Zero. Could that be OZ, perhaps? That's what the Black Workshop called Millium and Altina.
Mm-hmm.
Their model numbers. OZ.
Oh, what are you talking about? So you finally made it.
Huh?
That voice.
Long time no see, Vita.
Vita! Ah, so the prodigal granddaughter returns.
Misty, Vita.
I heard you had been acting on your own. Nice to see you again, Grandmother. Emma, Celine, and Class 7, too. And thank you for mediating, Mr. Lysander.
Oh, don't even mention it. It always breaks my heart to see a family torn apart so.
Vita, why? You really don't plan on ever coming back, do you? That's correct. As I said before, my allegiance will forever lie with the Grandmaster. I can't return to you and Grandmother. I can never go back to the way I used to be. Just like the Steel Maiden.
Okay.
Seriously, who even is this Grandmaster person?
Yeah, thank you, Celine. That's what I want to know.
But it is clear she is quite taken with them.
Indeed.
So do tell, Vita. If you have not decided to return to us, why show yourself now? Has Ouroboros finally decided upon its course of action?
Yes. After our experiments with the 3 ions, the 6 other Anguis came to a unanimous decision. They decided to ignore my warning.
Oh, should have seen that coming.
To bring about the Great Twilight, completing the Phantasmal Blaze plan.
That thing again?
So that's how it is. The reason Ouroboros was so quiet the past month wasn't because they left Aragonia.
It was to carry out their plan and determine whether they should work alongside enemies and traitors.
How can that be? If that were the case, it means...
They're all our enemies?
Yep. Oh boy.
It's not the angels, though.
I think I recognize it from Crossbell.
You do?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. I remember hearing it right before the incidents in Crossbell, when we were still independent. Oh, the one from the museum!
The bell from Stargazer's tower? But the sound's coming from a different direction than the museum.
Wow. It almost sounds like...
Blaze plan. What a fitting name. I wonder how much of this...
It almost sounds similar to the old schoolhouse.
If you know what is going
Good
on,
job. You're putting 2 to 2 together already. Well, it's not that hard.
It'll be a bit tough without Grianas. I'll need your help, Grandmother. Emma, Celine, you too.
Yes! I'm not your slave.
The villa? Good job. Don't tell me that's the final location, if that's what you think.
I'm getting Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess vibes here.
They probably got inspired from them. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, wasn't that game came back out? Did that game came out back in like the late 90s, and this one came out in 2019? So it wouldn't surprise me at all if they took stuff from other franchises. Sharon! And Milliam? Claire? Altina? Good job. And Crow? I'm guessing... Oh, and them?
Now then, let's say we celebrate the continuation of the Phantasmal Blaze plan by bringing in the Great Twilight. I, Enforcer number 0, the Fool, shall play the opening note.
Cocky, egoistic jerk. Yeah. Can't stand people like that.
What you just saw there is everyone you have to fight in the final area. What? You're kidding me. Nope.
Oh boy.
And there's the Dark Dragon. Excuse you? What?
Part of me feels like you should have given it a better name.
Yeah. And that's where we're gonna sign off. Next time we will be continuing and hopefully going to the area there. So why don't you guys sign off?
This is Jet the Hawk signing off.
This is Dragonfire signing off, and this is Nazo signing off. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure you comment, rate, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video from me, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
無慈悲な言葉だけが